It appears they're really going to do it. The left-wing zealots in the Manhattan prosecutor's office, led by Alvin Bragg, the district attorney, are resurrecting the flimsiest of charges against Donald Trump, the former president, for paying off Stormy Daniels many years ago to keep details of an alleged one-night stand secret. The case will be very hard to prove, except that it's being dragged out in New York, of course, to an eager audience. And this, of course, is just the latest attempt to smear, discredit, and destroy the former president. And once again, there is almost nothing to go on. But when does that ever matter to these people? D.A. Bragg knows that he can probably put anything in front of a Manhattan jury, and they would convict Trump if possible. He could even stand up there and say nothing at all in the courtroom and probably still get a conviction. So why is the left still going after President Trump like this? And why are they willing to cross every red line to do it? That leads me to start today's coverage by revisiting some things that were said just days before Donald Trump took the oath of office to become the nation's 45th president. Remember when Chuck Schumer threatened then-President-elect Donald Trump with attacks from the intelligence community, while Rachel Maddow sat there and actively peddled the completely false Russian hacking and dossier hoaxes? This was one of the first volleys to destroy Trump at all costs, but it certainly wasn't the last. In fact, it was just the beginning. Listen to this.
You take on the intelligence community, they have 6 ways from Sunday at getting back at you. So even for a practical, supposedly hard-nosed businessman, he's being really dumb to do this.
What do you think the intelligence community would do if they were motivated?
I don't know, but from what I am told, they are very upset with how he has treated them and talked about them. And we need the intelligence community. We don't know what's going on. Look at the Russian hacking. Without the intelligence community, we wouldn't have discovered it.
Do you think he has an agenda to try to dismantle parts of the intelligence community? I mean, this form of taunting hostility.
Whether you're a super liberal Democrat or a very conservative Republican, you should be against dismantling the intelligence community.
But what about the false Russian hacking? Chuck pushed that right out there. Rachel gobbled it up. You see, it seems Chuck Schumer was actually right about something there. And honestly, if our politicians really are beholden to the intelligence community, that means we're being ruled by an oligarchy. Not true democracy, but let me continue. You see, they had President Trump in the crosshairs from the very beginning. You know that. I know that. They attacked him both publicly and behind closed doors over and over again. They made false claims, made bogus pronouncements, and time and again told us the walls were closing in on Donald Trump. And it was all just a performance because there was never anything there. And most all of it has been fully debunked now. But what's really remarkable is that when we learn about Joe Biden and the Biden family pulling in millions of dollars for what appears to be a clear case of influence peddling from America's biggest enemies, suddenly the cries to arrest Trump are back in the headlines. Funny how that works.